Hi, welcome to Lockdown Kitchen. I'm Brian Davis, the amateur cook with time on his hands. Today, I'm going to take you to the Philippines. I'm going to try and cook one of their national dishes, chicken adobo. This dish is very common in the Philippines, but I'm going to make it a different way. I'm going to use my own spice blend. I'm going to use honey instead of sugar. I'm going to try some balsamic vinegar. I'm going to use low sodium soy sauce. So really it's completely different to the way it would be cooked traditionally in the Philippines. But I'm excited to find out how it turns out. And tomorrow I'm taking it to the office and my Filipino staff will pass judgment and give it the taste test. Maybe they give it the thumbs up or maybe they give it the thumbs down. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay, let me take you through the ingredients. I've got 1 kilo of chicken cuts with the skin off, and I've marinated them with smoked paprika. This isn't normally done in adobo, but this, as I said earlier in my introduction, this is my twist on it. So we've got some 150 milliliters of low sodium, less salt soy sauce. I find when I experimented with this dish, if I use regular soy sauce, it comes out too salty. So I went and got the low sodium, the low salt, and let's see how that comes out. 150 milliliters of balsamic vinegar, 150 milliliters of apple cider. It can be organic or regular. 150 milliliters of water. In this bowl I've got 3 teaspoons of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and 4 tablespoons of honey. Again, in the Philippines they would use sugar. I'm trying out honey, and I'm trying garlic as well, which is not normally put in. Then we've got 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, half a red chilli, and 3 bay leaves. Okay. I didn't want to use onions, regular onions and garlic, because I want the sauce to be as smooth as possible. I've put 5 tablespoons of canola oil into the wok. I'm going to fry off the chicken for 10 minutes before we then add all the ingredients to make the adobo sauce. I can really smell the smoked paprika. Please use smoked paprika rather than the regular paprika. You can use regular paprika, but the smoke just tastes so much better. And I really hope it's going to work in this recipe. As I say, I'm just experimenting, and I'm taking this to the office tomorrow, and my Filipino staff will have chicken adobo for lunch, and they will decide if my recipe is a success or not. That's just been over 10 minutes. You can see the chicken's nice and brown. Now, I've cooked this on a very high heat, as you can see, stirring nearly all the time. If you haven't got a wok such as this, then you'll have to fry the chicken, if you're using a regular chicken frying pan, for 15 minutes or so. Right, so now we're going to get ready doing the adobo. So in with all the liquid ingredients. That's the balsamic, apple cider vinegar, soy sauce. We turn this right up high so it starts to boil, because we're going to want it to evaporate. In with our oyster sauce, ginger and honey mix. Oh, you can smell the vinegar as it evaporates off. And then with our black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, bay leaves and chilli. You can increase the chilli a bit, but I just wanted to give a little bit of spice. I don't want the chili to overpower the dish. We keep our water in reserve. We want this to reduce down. Looks very liquid at the moment, but this will reduce down to a very thick, dark sauce. The sauce is starting to reduce, so I'm going to add some water now, just over half, and we'll leave this to reduce down. We may use the rest of the water. I've added half, I've added 75 millilitres. Depending on how thick the sauce ends up, I may add some more, I may not. There we are, ready to serve. This is my tasting plate. There you see we've garnished it with some green onions. I hope my staff are going to like that tomorrow. I'll be back in a minute for the taste. Okay, here we go. The chicken is cooked perfectly. I think I've done this dish proud. I think the Philippines will be proud of me for adapting the recipe this way.